Gadfly Movie Night.
Hey y'all, welcome to Gadfly, the podcast about third parties, fringe candidates, and just generally weird American electoral history. I'm Dusty Wilson.
I'm Una O'Leary.
And we are back with a series that we are continuing against our better judgment. It is Gadfly Movie Night.
So much adversity.
Oh my god, you thought the first one was bad. Rescue Force starring Bo Greitz, a movie filmed in a guy's backyard in Nevada, but pretended it was Syria. It was full of action and nudity and acting.
It was a film in that it was recorded on celluloid.
You know, if anything, it proved to me that you are allowed to be naked on YouTube as long as no one watches your video. So today we are back. We are back with a movie that is that some of you might be familiar with if you're fans of Mystery Science Theater 3000. It is a film called Deathstalker and the Warriors from Hell. And the reason we're talking about it is it stars a politician who in the movie goes by the name Carla Hurd. And we will update names and information as we continue because this is going to be a secret mini Gadfly episode for our guests who we have brought on. Our first guest, she is an editor with Rem Alternus Productions and the editor of this very podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Brianna Valentine.
Woohoo!
Hi! I cannot tell you how excited I am when Dusty was like, hey, do you want to be on a movie night? I was like, yeah. I was like, I've been doing this since 2020. Like, that would be so great. So I'm hyped.
Hell yeah. And our second guest, he is an indigenous playwright whose works have been featured at the Autry in Los Angeles, the Arena Stage in Washington, D.C., and the Goodman Theater here in our very own Chicago. Everyone, Dillon Chitto.
Woo!
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm very excited and also very concerned for what I'm going to learn in this episode.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to get better at all. Like, you might have some bad assumptions as to what's going to happen. It's going to get weirder and worse.
I feel like MST3K like really prefaced it really well when they were like, your monitor is mine. Try to keep sanity. Like, like try to relax.
You know, one of the bummers with this movie is I tried really, really hard to find an actual copy of it. The only copies that exist out there are the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episodes. So we had to watch this movie with the help of the Spaceship of Love, which, you know, I will ask, first off, did everyone find that distracting or helpful? Yeah, because I recognize not everyone's a fan of MST3K. Some people find it extraordinarily annoying.
No, it's not that. I think I watched the wrong Deathstalker.
No, Una, I sent a link.
Oh no!
But I couldn't find that email, and then it was last minute. I was just like, I gotta find the Deathstalker, and it was on Amazon.
Oh, you watched
really
the
bad
first
80s.
one.
No, really bad.
Una. Well, this continues a tradition. You know what? This might actually have to be our tradition then. Yeah, so that was something I was going to bring up later. Deathstalker and the Warriors from Hell is the third movie in a 4-movie tetralogy, I think is what it's called.
That was another thing. I was just like, okay, I don't think I'm supposed to watch the second one. Like, that was the information that was like, that somehow got into my brain. I was like, no, you don't want to watch this. Or then I was wondering, it's like, as I was watching the movie, it was like, was I supposed to watch the second one? Because this just seems like a quintessential, like, it's weird.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the first one is known as being the best, sadly. So you watch the best of the 4, but also the one with the most sexual assault.
Oh,
it
God.
wasn't great,
Oh, no.
but I've also, like, I kept up with Game of Thrones, so at this point, nothing can hurt me.
True.
At least it was well lit.
I did read the Boston Globe's review of Deathstalker 1 that said they lost count of the sexual assaults after 6.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no.
Yeah.
If you're moving
so-
to a
no.
second hand,
Oh,
to
dear
keep
Lord.
count.
Yeah. So I guess this question is just for Brianna and Dillon. Were you distracted or was it helpful in getting you through this what we'll call a film?
It was, I had to go back multiple times because I was like, just focused on what they were saying, which was very helpful, but I still don't think I understand what the story was, but also that could just be the really bad writing in the movie.
Yeah, was it the best? What about you, Brown?
So as someone who has just recently been converted to anime, I watch everything with subtitles now. So that helped a lot. I also lost the link. And so I just went on Tubi and found it and was like, I hope this is the right one. And then you sent the right one. And I wrote down, is this the whole thing? I'm so distracted. Help. And then about like 15 minutes in, I got used to the flow and was okay and could pay attention. But at first it took a lot of mental energy.
Yeah. I was kind of I was trying to watch it in the background, and then I realized, oh wait, I actually have to watch this because I'm paying more attention to the jokes than I am the actual movie.
Yeah.
So I watched it
Exactly.
twice. God save my soul.
Oh no.
I watched Rescue Force, I think 2.5 times.
That you did while trying to edit it.
I did.
Oh my God.
It was great.
So I think to catch everyone up in the Deathstalker mythos, we should at least talk about the other two movies that came before.
I was gonna ask, do I have to be familiar with Deathstalker 1 and 2 and 4
It
to get the
appears
entire?
The
Right?
answer's no, not even a
What?
little. The only thing that is consistent through the 4 movies is there's a character named Deathstalker. The same actor does not even keep playing Deathstalker. I think it's a different person each time.
But is the original creator of Deathstalker getting a residual all the same?
Oh, we'll get to that fucker.
Ooh!
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it is a different Deathstalker in each movie. Actually, I'm wrong about that. In the first movie, Deathstalker is played by Rick Hill, and is a movie about Deathstalker being forced by an evil ruler into a tournament to the death. And he meets like a barbarian woman who has no armor, and a guy who has no armor, and there's like orcs and shit. And then
There's
they
a
fight.
witch, and he has to get a sword.
Is he at least treated equally and doesn't have armor either?
I mean, he's got a loincloth.
To protect the area. The most
Yeah.
vulnerable spot. Yeah, and so that was the first one. There's Deathstalker 2 from 1987, in which Deathstalker has to help a queen in retaking her kingdom from an evil sorcerer. There's Deathstalker 3, which we watched. And then for Deathstalker 4, Rick Hill comes back, and it's pretty much the exact same movie, only he gets teleported to fight rock monsters.
Wait, same movie as the one that we just watched, or
It's
the
Deathstalker
first
1,
one?
where he
Oh, okay.
enters into a tournament, and then everyone gets transported to fight these stone demons.
Man, Galaxy Quest could never. Oh my
I know.
god.
Right?
Marvel Cinematic Universe could never.
The thing, though, is there are 2 consistents in these movies. For one, all of them are secretly produced by Roger Corman, the king of the worst movies ever made.
I love it.
Bless.
So any horrifically bad movie you've watched from the 70s to the 90s was probably Roger Corman. That really crappy Fantastic Four movie he made just so people could keep the rights, that was him.
Oh dear.
He made a lot of sword and sandal movies, a lot of Star Wars knockoffs. He was in it for the quickest buck he could get.
Yes.
But then we have to talk about the writer of this movie, Howard Cohen. Howard got his career started in the 70s. His first 4 movies, I think, would fit into the genre of sexy adventures, where he made a movie about roller derby, and then about nurses, and then one of the movies is called Vampire Hookers.
I mean,
And then
I'd watch
eventually he was
it.
like, you know what? Fuck it. To hell
You know-
with subtext.
After seemingly trying, because the one about roller derby is called The Unholy Rollers, and that's not a bad title.
Oh my
That's pretty
god.
good.
So after making Vampire Hookers, he moves into his action knockoff phase, where he makes like a kung fu movie. He makes some space movies. This is where he writes the very first Deathstalker in 1983. He also has a very infamous movie called Saturday the 14th, that I've heard is not worth your time. It's both a satire and boring.
Boo.
Following this, he enters into his Saturday morning cartoon phase, in which he is a staff writer for Rainbow Bright, the Care Bears, Beverly Hills Teens, and something called Lady Lovely Locks.
Okay.
Honestly, I kind of wish I had his career. Just like pumping out classically average, but also like culty in their own way movies. And then you're just living off the residuals, especially for that TV work.
The
Yeah.
versatility. We love to see it.
Yeah. This guy's never getting boxed in.
He's the greatest of the Coen brothers.
This is the Cohen that will trick you into being into Garfield. And then following his Saturday morning cartoon phase, he hops right back into his action knockoff phase, where he writes the 3rd Deathstalker and gets to write and direct the 4th.
Ooh.
He also does another MST3K movie that came out while they're on Netflix called Lords of the Deep. That is just wackadoo. It's an Abyss knockoff, and it's bizarre. So yeah, that's the guy that we're entrusting with a story. Is this guy who has a truly amazing career and has had far more publishing credits than I think I would get. So
Yeah. No one can get that amount of work anymore.
exactly. And of course, we need to bring up the director of this movie, Alfonso Cuarón, not to be confused with Alfonso Cuarón. Alfonso Cuarón has made 6 movies, 2 of which were shorts. This is the only movie he's ever directed in English. The rest he filmed in Mexico and were in Spanish. He does seem to have at least one horror movie called Strange Ways that was received pretty well, but everything else he's made has been real middling down the road. So yeah. So I think to kick off, I would like to know, like, what was everyone's general feelings with this movie?
I have notes because I knew this was coming.
Yes, Brianna.
So, okay. First of all, I'd never seen anything MST3K. So that was an experience in and of itself. But it's just so bad. Like, I knew that we were going to be watching something bad, but like I expected there to be like, I think like a little bit more stuff to balance it out, like action versus like really bad stuff. And there just was not. It's called The Warriors from Hell. And I feel like they're not even important, like at all.
Yeah, they don't show up soon.
Yeah, and they just exist. They don't do much of anything. I hate Deathstalker with a passion. He is like a whiny, disgusting little perv, and I hate him. Like, I think I texted Dusty a picture. One of my notes said Deathstalker is a curse to women, and I think that sums it up for me too. Yeah, and I mean, I'm even like a fan of cringe humor, so I had a great time in like the worst way. But yeah, it's just god awful, and I love that for it.
Yeah, the whole movie itself, like, okay, so I have to admit I did fall asleep a couple times like while watching it because it just like kept going. It's only like an hour, like 19 or something like that, but like I got through the first 40 minutes, so I'm like, it has to be over soon, right? Oh my god. But you know, like I love bad movies. I like, and this one was bad. This one was bad. Like, I've seen bad movies. This one was just like, oh, let's throw everything that we can at the screen and see what people enjoy. And we did not enjoy any of it. It was so bad. Yeah, no.
You know, weirdly enough, that's actually the same review I'd had for Diana the Musical. It's like, this has to be over soon, right? And there's like,
oh my god,
Diana the Musical is a masterpiece.
Oh, one more thing that I totally forgot. So kind of on the same vein where it's like about 45 minutes in, I was like, help me, I can't do this anymore. And then at that moment, I got an ad break. And the first thing that the ad said was, depression can be a really hard thing to go through. Yeah, and it was like a BetterHelp ad. And I was like, yeah,
the
that
algorithm's fucking scary.
Yeah.
We saw you were watching Home Alone 4. Are you okay?
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that's a good enough jumping off point to talk about the cast that we're dealing with here. Deathstalker's played by John Allen Nelson, who some people might know from the cult hit Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Was he in that?
He starred in it.
Oh my god.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
In the 80s, he was also in a teen comedy called Hunk, where he played a nerd who makes a deal with the devil to become a hunk and then hijinks. It's pretty much Bedazzled, but
So it's my story.
yes.
Is what you're saying.
But he was most known for having a recurring role on Baywatch as not one of the people on the beach. He was like the
landlubber.
He was like the doctor who comes by and we're like, yeah, that's a shark who did that.
That huge bite.
Yeah.
Obviously, shark. I have to say my professional opinion.
Yeah. Yep, shark done it. Sorry. So I think this is also a good time to bring up character names because the movie doesn't, and it might be helpful. I'm going to try to bring this up by appearance. So we have Deathstalker, who has no first name or last name. It's just Deathstalker.
I was wondering about that. I was like, wait, is his name literally just Deathstalker?
Yeah.
I think we all bought into the Witcher universe just fine.
His name isn't Witchard. It's Geralt of Rivia. He has a name.
Maybe if we had been allowed to watch Deathstalker 2, we would have gotten the backstory. But we
Sad
were.
story of his name. He's stalking the person who killed his name. So we have them. Next in appearance is Nicias, the wizard. He's played by a fellow named Aaron Hernan, and out of his
Can we just like talk about these people while we?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, so like the wizard, he just kind of like spun and burnt, right?
Okay,
Like that's what happened.
The height of his magic ability is he can spin around, catch fire, and then teleport,
and leave his shoes.
Yeah.
And the explosion effect was like something from like Pinnacle Studios 16. And like I have worked with that kind of editing software, and it's just like a drag and drop. It was like so bad.
You know,
He's
the thing with
looks
magic,
like he's fly fishing with just his hand.
yes,
For like a minute.
uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
The wonderful thing I love about it is it does go along with the lines of magic that you have to give something to receive, and so he sacrifices his shoes to teleport, and I think that's very accurate. So yeah,
Accurate to magic, you know.
Yeah. So he's played by Aaron Hernan, who has an extremely long career in telenovelas. And out of his 128 credits, this is his only English movie role.
So there's like a pattern.
There might be. This movie was filmed in Mexico, and Alfonso brought on people that he knew quite well. Yeah, and Aaron Hernan was in Alfonso's very first movie back in the 70s. After that, we have, I'm going to skip a character because that's the person we're talking about. I think we need to talk about Truck Sardis, who is our main villain, who's played by Tom Christopher. I don't know if you recognize this, but he's mostly a soap opera actor.
Whoa, really? Oh my God, that's so
What was he
surprising.
Good for him.
He was on 24 episodes of One Life to Live.
Good
He was
for
on
him.
67 episodes of Loving. He was also a series regular on Buck Rogers when it played from 79 to 81, and he played essentially that series version of Bird Person.
Dang, what a king.
Yeah.
These people are working.
Right. I will say this is a huge difference from Rescue Force, where everyone had no career and was forced to say words in front of a camera. But yeah, Tom Christopher reminds me very much of Clayface from Harley Quinn, where he's just putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
With his pauses.
Oh, his
as well.
pauses are
Oh,
genius.
my acting teacher used to say 7 babies were born in that pause.
And then, of course, we have to bring up Truck Sardis's sad cucked lover. Her name is never said in the movie, but apparently it's Commissard. And she's played by Terry Treese, who had a very, very long career playing a series regular on Alien Nation from 1989 to 1997, and was in the main cast of the Seven Brides for Seven Brothers TV show.
There was a
It
TV
was a
show?
TV show?
Apparently in the early
Ooh.
80s, yeah.
Oh my God, I was in that show. I had no idea. What?
And then finally, there's Mirinda, who was the daughter of the potato wench. She has only 10 credits. This is her only English language role. She was had a regular role in a telenovela from 85 to 86, retired from acting in 94, and has now been doing day player work as of 2015.
Is she the one with the Christy Alley hair or like the fluffy blonde hair?
Ooh, I think the Christy Alley hair. It's the one where she's like, it looks like she skinned a deer and that's her only outfit.
Yeah, she's out in the
Again,
woods mostly.
Again, relatable.
Yeah, but then there's
there.
the person that I brought you all here to discuss.
Yes.
She plays Carissa and doubles up as Princess Elizana, the two princesses from, and I'm basing this off the synopsis, the Princess of Northland, because Truck Sardis controls Southland.
Is this like the year without a Santa Claus? Where like
Yeah, but Carissa and Elizana are played by Carla Hurd, and that's who we're here to talk about today. So to give you a little bit of that Gadfly magic, dive in whenever you have a comment.
Can I just say really quickly?
Yes.
I did not realize they were played by the same person.
I was wondering, but I decided it was 2 different people.
Her acting's that good.
Love it.
She's so versatile. She could play Princess 1 or Princess 2.
Yeah. So Carla was born in 1960 in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, and she is the daughter of a chiropractor. During her collegiate years, she studied art and science at Indiana University of Pennsylvania and chemistry at Elizabethtown College. However, there is no evidence that she graduated from either of these programs, and often just says she went there, but has nothing to back it up.
Wait, and declare you said Indiana University of Pennsylvania?
Yes, there's a town in Pennsylvania called Indiana, and that is where the college is.
Pennsylvania needs to calm down. Like King of Prussia,
Mhm.
Indiana.
Yep.
What is this?
Yeah, there's also a California, Pennsylvania that has California University of Pennsylvania too.
No.
Yeah, no,
God.
Pennsylvania's broken, horribly broken. So after kind of going to college for a bit, she goes out to LA and she is going to make it as an actress. In 1987, she gets her first acting role in an episode of a TV series called Houston Nights on CBS. It's kind of like a cop procedural. And then in 87, she also gets a 15-episode role on The Bold and the Beautiful. She's hired to replace actress Rosemary Thomas and plays a character that's pretty much just there to be a love interest for a short period of time to build up drama and then disappear.
So the first princess in this movie.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. And in 87, she also appeared in 2 episodes of the HBO show First and 10, which is notorious for having its star O.J. Simpson.
Oh no.
And then after all that TV work, she ends up in Deathstalker 3. And so we're going to leave it at there.
The
So I think,
pinnacle of her career.
yes, I hate that you're saying that, but we'll get to
Oh
it.
no.
You know what? I think her acting is a really good place to start. How do you feel her acting has progressed so far? Is she deep in the character? Is she giving you layers?
I mean,
Well, I didn't know it was 2 different people, so she has that going for her.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
An
one had a
excellent
perm
point.
and the other didn't, so that could trick anyone.
I feel like honestly, she was like, to me, one of the best ones, and it was still not good, like at all. I just couldn't track where she was going. And actually, one of my first notes was like, she said like, "Oh, I will protect it." And it was like so not convincing, like whatsoever. And I was like, wow, she sucks.
Will you use its power for good?
I swear it.
And then like she played one with a little bit more tenacity, and I was like, okay, I can sort of kind of get behind it, but I don't know, it's just not doing it for me.
Yeah.
She's giving her all, and her all is not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got that during her big being a princess is hard monologue.
Yeah, I love she just like randomly trauma dumps on him. Like she just like literally she just like
I mean, which is bad because you shouldn't do that to people, but bad because Deathstalker will not care.
and he brings it back to like she says something about like, oh, you know, I don't want to marry like whoever, and he's like, well, who do you want to marry? And she's like, not you.
Who do you want to marry?
Not you.
Ooh, enemies to lovers, am I right?
You know, I do appreciate that actually didn't happen. That was a very thankful thing.
It was surprising. I was like, okay.
I was gonna say, like, okay, so like I already said, I fell asleep during trying to watch the movie, and I'm realizing that some of the stuff that I like thought about the movie and just like, oh, that was from House of Dragon, was actually from this movie. Like her trauma dumping, her whole trauma dump thing. I was like, no, that's House of Dragon. I was like, wait, no, it was this. So what does that say about that show? I don't know. But
Well, I suppose we should talk about the plot because it's clearly so important to the Deathstalker mythos. We start at a town festival for reasons. They're having a fair. Deathstalker's having a little jousting fight with a local. Nicias is giving people prophecies for weird bulky coins, telling them to plant barley and not oats. And then Carissa, the princess of Northland, shows up to see Nicias to say, hey, you have a rock I need. And if I combine these rocks, it'll show me to the city of treasure.
Starting off strong, boys.
You know, it's a lot to ask for your audience.
It's genre.
Yeah. You know, I guess if you're not going to follow the plot of any of the movies before, you might as well swing big. And during this time, the evil King Trixartus sends his henchman Makut out to, I guess, slaughter the town to find the wizard because they're not exactly being chill about it. Because Nicias, I think I would describe as a broken man.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be hard to find if you played it cool.
Wait, so that's Batman's name is Makut?
Makut, M-A-K-U-T.
Okay.
I don't know. Did anyone understand what the festival was for?
Honestly, no. Like, I thought it was just general revelry. And there's like a point where he like takes this kid aside and was like, they're like, teach us to fight. And he's like, well, you like, he's like,
Listen, my friend, you want to learn how to fight?
Yeah.
First, learn to tell what's worth fighting for. Now, give me that.
and I was like, that's not going to help you in the Raiders that are going to show up in like 3 seconds.
Right. I mean, that one kid held his own. I'll give him that.
That is true. Yeah.
But yeah, and so the Makut and his dudes scare the whole town, kill a bunch of people needlessly. Nicias does a touchdown motion and disappears. And then Deathstalker follows Carissa into the woods, and their romantic entwine sort of begins.
Quite literally, because I feel like everyone is jumping off of their horses in this movie.
Yeah, there's
For
definitely
no
a theme
reason.
of tackling women front side first.
It's
And so, you know, we get the story of like, I'm a princess, I'm trying to save my people. And then
oh, I love
Yeah,
that Deathstalker was like, oh, you're a princess. Why am I always involved with princesses or something?
Oh, why is it that I keep getting mixed up with princesses?
And I'm like, I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
you know, based on the other scripts, I don't think he's ever been involved with a princess. Queens, yeah, but never a fucking princess.
Yeah, this is a downgrade for him. This is a demerit.
Yeah, there's like a point where they're talking. He's like, "Oh, I've never met a princess who wants to sleep alone." It's like, yeah, sure, bud. Like, yeah, sure.
I never saw a princess yet who liked to sleep alone.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
tell it to the judge.
When they were getting ready for bed and it was like obviously like noon.
Guys, we don't have the blue filter. We have to film now. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of his big pickup line is like, hey, I have blankets. You ever seen a blanket before?
Oh, he's gonna see a blanket in the climax when he gets it thrown over him.
Still some of the best fight choreography, but we'll get there. But yeah, I think a question is how, you know, this is a spoiler alert for everyone, but how hard did you cry when Carissa was stabbed from behind out of nowhere?
I was honestly shocked. I did not see that coming. And going along with my like not understanding this movie, I didn't realize she got stabbed. I thought they had tackled her.
Me too.
And like he was gonna come get her again or something.
Mhm. I think it's also because this movie has bought no fake blood to begin with.
Yeah, I'm at the part where there's incredibly poor torturing going on of Deathstalker.
Oh God.
Like, and yeah, it's just like she's just like running a really chunky necklace that she got off of Etsy.
Yep.
Back and forth. Like it feels more like bad seduction.
Yeah, you're
like,
missing out on the electric sounds though. And
no.
I forgot about that, the weird E-stim like
Yeah.
scene.
oh my God. So yeah, Night Stalker suddenly has this stone that will lead him to treasure. And so he takes a boat to somewhere and just happens to meet Princess Elizana, the twin sister of the princess, who's sitting around being fanned and getting fanned with a pillow, if I remember correctly.
Why did they have like him running back and forth to either side of her, like fanning her? He was like fanning her on the right, and then he'd run to the other side, and he'd like fan her, and then he'd run back. I was like, why is this happening?
It's a little person running between each side, just waving a pillow as if it is creating some sort of wind instead of just like constantly threatening to hit the princess of your kingdom. Like, I feel like if that came out today, it'd be all the talk on Twitter for like a day and a half.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And so he meets Elizana, finds out I don't think they actually find out that she's the twin at that point, but it is once again Carla Hurd playing the princess, and she's all haughty. She doesn't like this guy who sneaks into her tent and threatens her with a stick.
Yeah. Oh my God. He was like, I'm gonna cut your throat, and he's got this blunt stick.
She's a princess.
wouldn't
She
like
probably
that
doesn't know what
either.
weapons look like. But yeah, I think it's also a good time to bring up just the sheer coincidence that happens in this movie, where it's like someone's coincidentally killed, or the editing decides that Deathstalker is now in a different place.
It's honestly so frustrating. And that's when I thought, because I watched this version just in case I was watching the wrong one, I would watch this one.
Mhm.
And I was like, wait, did I pick the right movie? They're just jumping. Like, how did we get here?
Well, it'll probably help you feel a little bit better that no one has an editing credit on this movie.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another feature is that the music, which is a Casio keyboard set to autoplay.
Uh-huh.
The two dudes who directed this, Alejandro Rulfo and Israel Torres, this is the only movie they ever did a film score for.
Oh my
And
God.
there is a little bit of music that was made by James Horner, because Roger Corman was good at one thing, and it was finding talent that would leave him. He discovered Sylvester Stallone, a couple other folks, but yeah, he got James Horner in the early days, had him do the Deathstalker theme, and
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay, did you like notice the Deathstalker theme was like the beginning notes of the Lord of the Rings?
I did not. Oh my
Wait,
God, that makes so
what?
much sense.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like the first like 5 notes are like
That's interesting too,
No.
because I felt like some of the army extras had headpieces that were very dwarf army look, like just kind of like the squat cylindrical things. And I was like, oh, obviously they didn't bite that look from Lord of the Rings because the Lord of the Rings came after, but
Yeah, I mean, the armor of the evil army is very interesting in and of itself, too. Because I'm under the impression that most, like, extra stuff on a helmet was practical, so I don't really know what the bat wings do on everyone's helmet.
let them
Although
fly, Obs.
That's
I
a
will-
formidable foe.
I will say, when I first saw that, I remember like when I was little, I had a Lego guy, and he was like a little knight, and he did have that helmet.
Oh my
So that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, it's historically accurate. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I think MST3K even made like a comment about it. They're like, oh my God, Batman is so good.
Yeah. It's a good enough time, I think. So the big thing with the princess is she's going off to marry a prince who she's never met. Spoiler warning, it's Truxardus. And they're getting married.
It's Truckosaurus?
It's Truckosaurus. As they said live at the Superdome, it's Truxardus. Yeah, she's going to marry him because he's like, if you marry me, I won't kill your people. And that's known as a dowry. So, and so we find out that she's, essentially going to become the queen of both South and Northland, which I think is a good time to bring up. Carla Hurd's burst into the scene of what her real calling in life is. So last we heard, she's starring in Deathstalker. She is going to star in one more movie after this, a movie called Wild Zone. And I have differing statements as to what it is about. IMDb and Tubi TV argue about the plot. So based on that, it is about a Green Beret turned archaeologist or environmental advocate who's doing a project in Botswana and then decides to either attack a general in the Russian army or some diamond thieves that kidnapped his dad and lady assistant.
Is she the lady assistant?
Oh, you bet your ass she's the lady assistant. She's out here, it's like, it's a rock or it's environment.
This sounds a little bit like the movie we watched previously, where wasn't there like a scientist or someone that was like captured and a hot girl?
The Israeli ambassador and his very spicy daughter.
That's it.
Who gives the best line reading, if I remember correctly.
Screw you.
He's so good.
Screw you!
She dared to act when no one else did. But you know what? Movies, despite her getting 2 straight starring roles in 1989, I think she had a feeling that it really wasn't going to work out. Because the same year, she went back to college and she attended Life University in Marietta, Georgia. Now, if you haven't heard of Life University, that's because it is 100% a school of chiropractic. And she ends up getting her degree in 1 year and opens up her own private chiropractic practice. The thing with Life University, though, is they've recently lost their accreditation due to not graduating enough students. I looked into that. Apparently, you have to hit above 25% graduation.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just love that there's like so many like doors that are open with that. Like I got my degree from Life.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You can win like any bar fight or argument with that.
Right?
What'd you study? A form of medicine discovered by a person who thought it would help release ghosts from the body.
Oh, no.
No, I was just gonna say, I was like, for the life of me, I can't place the name, but the person we did that, I think 4 episodes on, who was the goat doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, it's like giving me those vibes.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. There really could have been a world where Carla decided to go off and try to put goat ovaries inside women and be like, hey, you won't get COVID now.
Wait, that's a thing?
There was a guy that we talked about before on the podcast. Of course, I'm blanking on his name as well.
Oh.
John Brinkley. John R.
Yes.
Brinkley, during the, I believe it was the early 90s to mid 90s, he developed a theory that to restore male virility, all you had to do was find an animal with greater health and greater virility. So he would raise goats. His wife would cut off their testicles, and then they would take little slivers of the testicles and implant them in humans. And it was not good science.
Is that what that doctor did to me?
Yes. 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 And fun fact, that guy almost became governor of Kansas.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the exact same energy. Absolutely. Carla would have one last film role before she gave up on acting completely. It was in the syndicated TV series Monsters made by WGN, the Superstation. And, you know, I watched it. It had Eddie Bracken in it. So I felt like, you know what, that's some good old fashioned comedy. She played a snake woman with no lines, and it's probably her best performance. She's clearly getting distracted by the really crappy teeth prosthetics, but, you know, she's snake-like.
She would have made a great silent era star.
Oh my God. And so she ends up, after that, just going into chiropractic for a solid decade. That is until she meets the love of her life, a fellow by the name of Fred Sands, who is a Los Angeles real estate mogul and the founder of the Museum of Contemporary Art in Los Angeles.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
She married into a guy who had a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio. It averaged about $150 million worth of owned property. And when Fred passed in 2015, Carla took over the whole company. So she became a multimillionaire through hard work and determination.
Get the bag, sis.
Yeah. So I think it's important now that we can actually go back and say, yes, this princess would gain the life experience to play a princess. She was just, you know, a little too soon getting the role, maybe.
She would end up at Treasure Island or Pleasure Island, whatever the hell it
Yeah,
was.
straight up.
Yeah. Back to the movie, the Warriors from Hell show up. So I don't know what the spell is or why. I would love opinions as to what Trucks Artist was even doing.
Okay, wait. So is this the scene where he tries to like raise them? Is that what we're
Yes.
talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing I love is that like when he has only the one half, he's like running it over the grave, like he's trying to start a generator, and she's like, pay attention to me, and he's like, not now.
He tied me up.
Not now.
So that was my first impression, but then like I don't know. I guess it just registered to me that was the spell that they were talking about later. There was a point where they mentioned it. I was like, what spell? What are they talking about? So yeah, no, I feel like they just kind of like vibed the whole movie. Like they rose up and he's like, okay, go do your thing. And they're like, okay. And that's it.
So like, was he trying to like build like an undead army or something?
Yes, which
Like-
should raise the question of like, how long have you been planning this and collecting bodies?
Right. And how many did he do? He did like 3.
Looked like there were 3, but there were definitely at least 7 at some point.
It was like the beta test version.
There were some ghosties,
Yeah.
but there were different. Like so I'm remembering because it looked like he was trying to like start a lawnmower or like I said earlier, like fly fish, but just with his fingers. But then there was like the hologram chick, and now I'm realizing maybe that was a ghost.
Yeah, I'm kind of baffled the ghosts don't stay for that long, but I guess they're a little too expensive to have in the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I was like, one kind of looked almost like a lich, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, rad." I was like, "We're finally getting the warriors from hell," and then it was just gone. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay.
just some guys in gray hoodies.
Sure, because the title. Okay, warriors from hell, right? Because they're dead.
They didn't even ask if they went to heaven or not, or if they're like in purgatory, and now they're going to
yeah.
be late to
Yeah,
work.
that's so rude.
I feel like he's also like he built them up. He's like, these are the most like fearsome warriors that like I ever fought and whatever. And they just show up and they're in like hoodies and they're like, hey,
Yeah,
we're
Right? Oh my God.
we're bound to attract artists. Kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
Like when I didn't realize it was like number 3 in this like saga, shall we call it? I was like, does he know of Deathstalker? Does he know that his name is Deathstalker? So if he's using like dead people, he's like literally gonna stalk them or whatever. I don't know.
like I'd be extra scared if I was dead and Deathstalker was coming. That's
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's just painting a target on you.
You know, I just realized I forgot to bring up probably the most important thing in this movie: love.
There's so much tonsil hockey.
Oh my god! Okay.
Oh
okay.
god.
So at some point, Deathstalker ends up in a valley. He tries to steal a horse, and he gets shot at by arrows by an unnamed character who I'm just going to call the Potato Witch. And Potato Witch's daughter is there, and apparently her and Deathstalker fall in that kind of love where it's like, oh, I saw you. You touched my area, and now we're just bound forever.
So I'm gonna say I was rooting for the Potato Witch the whole time. Like, not gonna lie, when like she was shooting at him, I was like, oh my god, hit him, please.
Yeah.
Literally, like, oh my god,
Do
no.
it.
And then later in the scene, she tells her daughter, she's like, hey, listen, like, be careful because he's only looking out for one thing. And I was like, that you are right. Like the way that he looked at her when she was searching him, like, girl, nah.
Mhm.
I kind of expect her to keep going and be like, he's only after one thing, and one day you're going to wake up in a valley, just eating potatoes in a mud hut with a daughter who doesn't understand fucking anything.
They were really about those potatoes though.
Yeah.
What was it? I could go get you a rabbit in the morning. Well, we eat potatoes. Like, oh, okay.
Potatoes are what we eat.
Yeah, it took huge offense over that. And I want to know more. Is rabbits sacred to them? Or are there no rabbits? And it's an offensive thing to say. Like, once there was rabbits.
I want to know this actress's process into getting into this character of Potato Lady.
Right.
Like,
Or like, did they not actually have a script for those days of filming and that was the best take?
they're like, we'll talk about something, you know.
Just, I don't know, just riff.
Plot twist, she's method and only ate potatoes for a while.
Golden hour was coming. They were like, let's go, move on.
We know we cannot film after 5 p.m. We have to keep going.
That's when you harvest potatoes. Now roll.
Oh my god.
And
We
yeah.
should make a D&D character that's just this
Oh my
lady.
god.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I agree. This would be such a better D&D campaign than it would a movie. Like 10,000%.
We can do it. We
My
can do
God,
it. Let's do
I
it.
feel like I have met these characters in D&D at some point in time.
The Potato Witch is like the NPC that as a DM they're like, what's their name? And you're like,
Uh,
I don't know.
Potato Witch.
Yeah. Don't worry, my Gary Sue character will talk to her.
I just love it though. Like if it was D&D, like we would have to change the names because like no one's buying Southland and Northland.
Yeah, when I saw Southland, I was like, Texas? We're in Southland, Texas? All right. Oh my god. And yeah, and so they run off. I don't know when they fall in love. Wikipedia states that they have sex at some point, but that apparently got cut out for being too graphic for MST3K. And so
I will say there were parts in that like they just cut, and it was very jarring. And now that I'm hearing that they didn't also have an editor, like
yeah,
maybe it was just that maybe they all just took turns. I don't know.
I'm like so curious as to who edited it now. Like I want to know.
Everyone in the crew has to throw their names in a hat, and then that's who's editing for the day. Yeah, and so I think Dillon, you did bring up I think it was Dillon. Kissing. You know, I recognize that is the way most intimacy coordinators will recommend that people kiss on stage, but I would love to hear your opinion on the kissing skills of one Deathstalker and Miranda the Potato Witch.
No, I didn't kiss them.
Wait, what?
I said I don't know. I can't say about that. I didn't kiss them.
Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Oh my god. If you could call it skills. I mean,
Right.
Oh my god. Bro, what are you doing?
It's just so much face mashing.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
100%.
It's just like in there for a while. And part of me is just like, I wonder if part of not shock, but certainly surprise at just how much saliva exchange is going on is because I don't know. I feel like modern day action movies or whatever, there's just like nothing, like it's not good. What like the chemistry, at least from what I've seen, is just like very much B movie skill of like, yes, we are two actors with a really dumb script, but even we don't know it's dumb, and we are here to collect our check, and we're going to give it our all. But at the same time, I was like, man, we used to be a proper country with at least a little bit of chemistry on screen.
Yeah, it didn't all used to be about like we're gonna trauma bond until we're in love at the end. It's gonna be great.
But I am wondering, like, okay, so intimacy coordinators are a thing now. Like, I can't imagine they were back then. And then at the level of the kissing.
Oh, in the era of Tango in Paris? Yeah, I don't think so.
And then, like, think about how intense and, like, how just weird it was to watch in this one. Was the director just like, just go for it?
Yeah. I had like two thoughts. If it was an intimacy coordinator, it's a 7-year-old just smashing dolls against each other and then indicating go.
Oh my god.
But it also reminded me of I don't know if you remember that show where it was about people who didn't kiss or do anything until they got married. And then they showed their first kiss at the marriage ceremony or wedding, I guess as people call it.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes.
Like the Duggars?
Yeah.
And it's like two horses trying to get at the peanut butter on their lips.
Oh my god.
Lips. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, Dusty.
I do appreciate that she did say, "You're the only man I've ever been with," to which Deathstalker replies, "Oh, you need to stay here then."
Oh, I hated that. I hated that so much when he was like, I usually don't tell girls to save their innocence, but you're the exception. I was like, shut the fuck. I was like, shut up.
Right out of these mountains, you'll leave your innocence behind. I believe that's the first time I ever told a girl to hang on to her innocence.
Shut up. I hate you.
This woman clearly loves you. She has left her mother. She's stolen 2 horses, which is like Grand Theft Auto for the time.
Probably took all the potatoes.
Yeah. That's why he's so strong. He's been carrying potatoes the whole way.
Oh yeah, and in my notes, I have in all caps, he's so disgusting and gross.
It's like a moment that should be really sweet and shows another side of him, but it just feels like something he said so many times when he needs to bail.
Yeah.
Like there was no I have to work in the morning at the time, and so you fill in. But Miranda the Potato Witch does follow him, and they end up like getting back together, and they kiss like once again, like she hasn't read a book about it, and he's just going with the flow.
Oh, can we also talk about the horse circling? When they're like circling each other with the horses and they keep bumping into each other?
All right, look, I was furious at that. Rule number 1, when you're on or near a horse, you don't walk behind them because they will kick you if they are scared. So when he rode the horse behind the other horse, it's like, you're gonna die. And that might not be the worst thing for Deathstalker. I think we could talk quite a bit about choreography, but before we do, guys, we got to talk about ultimately what Carla Sands, now as she is known, what she ends up doing with her life.
Oh god.
Because at this point in the movie, Princess Narissa has met Truxardus. She's like in some level of like with him. She's convinced that this is going to be okay, and this creepy bald guy is not going to ruin her life. So in 2016, Carla gets really into supporting the Trump campaign.
Oh no.
She's actually one of his biggest donors and runs
my
multiple
God.
events to raise money. In total, she donates $250,000 to the campaign and $100,000 to his inaugural committee.
Oh my God.
She served as a delegate in California at the GOP National Convention, and for a bit served as Trump's economic advisor after people were like, "Hey, there's all dudes on your economic advisor team. Maybe a woman."
And how perfect a B movie actress.
Who inherited a company.
Yeah, I was like,
Inherited real estate.
I feel like there are so many women who have the knowledge and skill. And it was like, she what?
Well, and you know what you get when you donate thousands upon thousands of dollars to a campaign?
An ambassadorship.
100%.
Really?
Oh,
Wait,
Oh,
actually?
no!
In 2017, she is appointed and confirmed as the U.S. ambassador to the Kingdom of Denmark.
We did that to Denmark?
Her senatorial hearing, only 4 senators showed up. One was Tim Kaine, and all he did was give her advice, asked no questions, and said, "I'm sorry, I have to go for a vote."
Oh my God.
Rude.
And she holds the distinction of being our worst ambassador to Denmark ever.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Because typically with these like multi-million-dollar things, like you name a millionaire to go to a country that you really can't fuck up as long as you're not actively trying. You know, like Britain or France or Monaco. These are like really easy, cushy jobs that anyone can do. And so going to Denmark makes perfect sense. She knows nothing about Denmark. She's not from there. She has no
They
family.
speak
from there.
English better than any of us.
Yeah. And so she heads over there, and within 2 years, she kind of gets thrust into her first bit of controversy. In August of 2019, there's a bit of a kerfuffle because Donald Trump really wants to buy Greenland.
No.
This isn't the first time America's tried to buy Greenland. In 1946, we tried to buy it after World War II for $100 million, or $1.5 billion today, but the Danes weren't interested and we just backed off. In 2018, the idea got put in Trump's head by Senator Tom Cotton, who said, "Hey, there's a lot of rare materials. There's a lot of oil underneath these glaciers, and they're gonna melt at some point. So we might as well just own Greenland." And so Trump started to get in his mind and asked on repeated meetings with Danish ambassadors whether or not he could buy Greenland for America.
This is so awkward.
Yeah,
I
it is.
remember this.
It's like Scandinavian politeness of being like, "Oh, I'll ask, I guess. Can we move on to trade? We talk about NATO?"
Like, no, I didn't mean trading something for Greenpeace. I meant trade.
Did you say they asked every single time?
Yeah,
Like
they made it a
every
pretty
time.
regular thing that whenever the Danish ambassador came by, he would bring it up.
Oh my God.
And it got to the point he started asking about so much that he just said it out loud in a public setting. And this is when the Danes found out, oh, he's very serious about this. And it became the one thing that unified everyone in Danish politics. From the far left to the far right, everyone of every
damn.
party said, we are not selling Greenland. And the Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, she made a very cordial decline, saying, it's a very lovely offer, but we are happy with owning Greenland, and we look forward to your state visit coming in a few weeks. And Trump responded to this by canceling the state visit.
Oh my God. What
And
an
he-
actual toddler. Oh my God.
And he didn't tell Carla. Carla was one of the
Oh,
last people to find
no.
out. She was tweeting about the state meeting after Trump had said it's canceled.
No.
So high school.
No. Oh my God. Say it isn't so.
So, you know what? That in of itself, I would feel bad about someone. But then she goes and pulls some shit that is like, you know what? It couldn't have happened to a worse person. On October 22nd, 2019, just a few months later, she would write an article accusing Denmark of not spending enough money on their military. This was a huge thing for Trump. He believes that everyone in NATO should spend at least 2% of their GDP on their personal military. Now, Denmark, their GDP is $350 billion. They're spending $4.5 billion, but to get up to 2%, it had to be $7 billion. And Denmark was actually cutting spending to their military because they're Denmark.
Yeah.
They have other shit to do and no one wants to kill them.
Yeah. That money goes to healthcare and housing and transportation.
And so by writing this, she becomes one of the most hated people in Denmark.
Okay, but did they watch Deathstalker?
I doubt it helps. And then finally, and then in December of 2019, just to round out the year perfectly, the Danish Atlantic Council was going to be having a conference to celebrate the 70th anniversary of NATO. And they had invited a fellow by the name of Stanley Sloan to come speak. Now, Stanley's considered to be one of the foremost experts on NATO. And so, of course, you're going to invite him to speak to something like this. And when Carla found out, she immediately vetoed him being allowed to be there or speak, because Stanley, on his Facebook and Twitter, does not like Trump.
Petty and possibly illegal. I don't know.
It's legal. It's in her purview of what she's allowed to do. For
Okay.
these sorts of things.
Wow.
You think you've heard everything, and it never fails to amaze in the worst way.
It's what's funny to me is that like okay, yeah, it happens in like France or whatever. Okay, like this is cool. Like England, whatever, Germany, yeah, but Denmark?
Yeah.
Like this is the thing that happened with Denmark.
It's wild. It's a country that has fucked with and will never fuck with anyone, not counting like Sweden and all that time. But
Yeah, they got all their shit out in like the 1000s.
Yeah. They were Vikings for a bit, and now it's chill, baby.
They
had that weird business with Hamlet, but that's about it.
Yeah,
Come on.
right. Like all I remember Denmark from for the most part is that it's where people escaped and number the stars, and that's all I got. You know, Lois Lowry's masterpiece, Number the Stars.
Oh my gosh. Deep cuts.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about that.
So in response to Stanley Sloan being blocked from going to this conference, the Danish Atlantic Council just canceled the whole fucking thing.
Wow.
And then just one final salt in the wound. On June 2020, she would go to Nuuk, Greenland, which is the sort of the de facto capital. She went there with Tom Cotton to reopen the U.S. consulate office in Nuuk, Greenland.
As a threat?
I mean, I can't. I have a hard time reading it any other way.
We need to assert dominance in Greenland. Like what?
Just get a toehold in. We'll take over the rest. It worked with the United States after all.
That's why I'm going to start the Greenland force.
Imagine she's like sitting there being like, you know, who's been a little cocky lately? Greenland. Let's take him down a peg.
To finish things out during her tenure, she had a couple other things that would cause a bit of shame. In November of 2020, she would claim to the New York Times that the absentee ballot that she filled out for Pennsylvania was not counted, and she felt was done on purpose to hide her vote. The New York Times looked into it by going to the Pennsylvania elections website, found her ballot, and that had been received and counted. But this is kind of par for the course for her, because in 2021, in February, the Office of the Special Counsel found that she had violated the Hatch Act multiple times during her ambassadorship by saying highly political things on her own ambassador Twitter. Now, it's fine if you do that on your own personal Twitter, which she did. She did things like constantly post anti-global warming videos from PragerU. She accused State's Attorney Kim Foxx of being behind Jussie Smollett's hoax in Chicago. She retweeted a video of a white Trump supporter being attacked by Black Americans, but it was actually an old video from World Star that was not the context at all. And the Piece de Resistance, she accused the Russian investigation of being a coup d'etat. But on her ambassador Twitter, she would go on there to openly encourage people to donate to the Trump campaign, to claim that Biden was playing politics with the coronavirus, and spread a conspiracy theory that Kamala Harris had not been born in America and wasn't a citizen, making her ineligible to be vice president.
Oh my God, again with this shit?
Mhm.
Again? Oh my God.
She was still ambassador after the Bidens moved in?
Oh no, she would, this is a little bit after.
Okay.
This has been like a couple weeks after that the special counsel would decide on this. But yeah, she would not be punished for any of these actions.
Well, I mean, Kellyanne Conway never was, and she was just like rabid with Hatch Act violations, and we did nothing.
And then finally, June of 2022, she tweeted, "In Denmark, middle-class people can't afford to drive a car. They have a bike and they take the train for long trips. My embassy driver would bike an hour in the snow just to get to work. That's the future that Team Biden wants for Americans. Is that what you want?"
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Wait. She said.
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
Wait. She said my embassy driver would bike.
Yep. Would bike to work.
When I demanded to be treated like a queen and taken out in my car, my driver had to bike to pick my ass up.
No, you cannot drive me around in a pedicab.
This is just as good as the Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe.
Yeah, apparently Denmark had a field day with this too, because from a few videos I watched, Danes are like, we like the environment. We like taking our times to get places. And apparently you get a bike fairly young when you're in Denmark, so it's your mode of transportation that you grow up with, and it's just part of the culture. It's also the fourth flattest country in the entire world, so biking is an easy thing to do there. But, you know,
That sounds lovely.
I think we all remember the day that Joe Biden made us start biking everywhere. That was rough.
Yeah, it was January in Chicago, damn it.
Oh God.
Yeah, and so I guess we should hop back to this fucking awful movie.
Oh dear God.
You know,
Well,
the
now
end
that
is-
you now
Oh,
that
go
you gave us a taste of how like Northland ends up, I feel like it's not going to be as exciting.
Denmark.
Oh.
There was a bike. Yes, there was a bike.
Love it.
Oh my-
So I think for the end of the movie, I'm just gonna have an open forum for this. Like, we had everything from like swords, and there are some fires and misunderstandings. Yeah, I would love to hear what anyone thought was like your favorite part of the final act of this film.
I mean, favorite part is a big ask, Dusty.
I mean, your least hated.
I enjoyed the potato lady's Viking funeral, like just being burnt.
Where did they get the funeral pyre? Where was it? It just showed up.
What I want to know, was her mother aware? Did somebody tell to
Oh,
contact
no.
the family?
Oh no!
Yeah, when they just dumped her ass in the funeral pyre.
Oh my god! Is there like a rental
Roasted
company that
potatoes are
brings
so
up-
good.
It's-
We'll
Oh
have
my
fried
God.
potatoes, baked potatoes. Oh no.
yeah,
Oh,
death
no.
is very unceremonious in this movie.
I feel like, okay, so like even like backtracking a little bit in the climax, I feel like everyone who is like the antagonistic forces and the protagonistic forces, like they're just talking to each other like old chums. Like there's this, they're just like, so the stone, you're gonna give it to me, right? And they're like sipping wine and like having a good time. I'm like, there's the one point where he's just like strolling through Troxardis's like castle and he like adjusts his clothes. He's like, what a great place to be. And then he's like, oh, hey, I caught you. So it's like, we go from that to like this long battle scene where he refuses to kill him twice and just goes, come at me, bro. I couldn't figure out the dynamics here. Like what were the, what was the subtext at play? Because it was not clear whatsoever.
Does Deathstalker know how to kill people?
In
Yeah.
defiance of his
Stop.
entire name.
Yeah.
No, he's stalking death because it never happened.
Yes, he's
But
trying
that's all
to
he
figure
does, he
out how to
just
find the kill.
stalks. He's just slinking.
Yeah, like he doesn't kill Makut. Makut gets shot from behind from some rando. And
Cute.
yeah.
Oh, also, why did the third stone matter?
Oh, there just was a
Asking,
third.
like,
They
what?
thought the entire time there were two stones, and they was like, "There's a fucking third." And
And
Because
then
there
they
needs to be another movie.
yeah, there's like, there's a third stone, and it's pretty much just sitting on a curio cabinet in the castle.
Nicias came back, right?
Yeah.
yeah, why?
No,
Yeah.
that's a great
I
question.
mean, yes.
Yeah, he teleports into the castle. I don't think on purpose.
Yeah, it seemed like,
Imagine.
actually. No, that's so
We've all
true,
been
though.
there.
Imagine you fail your teleportation roll so bad.
Just the worst wizard.
Oh, Brianna, I don't have to. I think
Oh,
my character
no.
has.
Yeah, Una has a very chaotic, neutral character.
I love it.
Chaotic good, but
That's so good.
I do really love Nicias's big Eeyore energy. Just like everything's the fucking worst. He has a whole monologue about just like life is pointless. You might as well just kill me. I don't have your information. Just torture me, man.
He's literally like, well, I know what you're gonna do, so can you just do it? I'm like, I've got an audition at 6. Like, can you just?
Man, I have real work to do after this. Can we just be done?
Oh my God.
I think the fight choreography is also something that's very important in this movie too, because I don't know how to describe it really. It's, I think, both ambitious and lazy at the same time.
Yes. Yeah. It's very careful and considerate. It gives high school production energy. Like the actors are into it and they're so excited, but they've had a day of like training and they're just so excited to use these moves.
Yeah, it's just like there's no good sound effects for the swords. It's if there's
Also, everyone's getting stabbed. There's zero blood, like
Yeah.
as mentioned.
It's mind blowing to me because any teenager who's made a movie, the first thing you buy is Karo syrup, Dove soap, and maybe peanut butter if you need gore. And that's like that's movie making 101 right there. And for some reason, they're just like, nah, we have to buy 50 fake swords and we're out of money. We need 60 gallons of fog juice.
I think the worst was when he grabbed the candelabra in the bedroom and they like danced with it for like 30 seconds. And then
literally
he
felt like-
just like throws a comforter over him and he acts like a dog who can't get out of it. Like, it's so funny.
The thing I loved about the candelabra fight, one, how is wax not dripping on you? How are none of you getting burnt by this? But also, did both of you forget your choreography and you just started hugging? It
That was the
felt
best
like watching
take.
it felt like watching a wrestling botch job where you're just like, it's not the place for improv, but you have to keep going.
After the take, they were sure like, do you think anyone noticed? No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, and then like MST3K mentions, they're like, oh my god, what is this like day in the life like extended chord?
Oh yeah,
That just like the for like forever.
yeah, when
longer
Chuck
than the
Sardis gets
Beatles.
killed by my best understanding is Deathstalker turns around and a sword is in him. So I don't know if you can count that as a kill. I think that's just I don't know.
I don't know, because there's no blood. I don't know what's
Right.
happening.
Did you
Oh,
notice that like during the battle there was like a guy, he like got his sword and swung above Deathstalker or whatever, and like his sword gets stuck on like a really thin stick on a cart. I had to rewind that. I was like, wait, what did I just see?
That's amazing.
There's actually a moment in the very beginning during the whole like festival thing where he has a sword and he just throws it. He just throws it away. Like he just like is like,
One of the jokes is like, I'm glad we filmed the walkthrough because so much of the fight is like they're going at 25 speed.
and just the amount of jumping off horses and jumping onto people, like jumping off horses onto people, like is just
I feel so bad for those horses. That was not fair to them.
for real. There's a shot where they like cut to it and he just looks so done. The horse, he's dead. It's like dead.
Have you ever seen a horse broken inside?
It's this beautiful like black horse and he's just like he's so done.
I read the script, guys. I hate to tell you, this isn't good.
Please don't put this on my IMDb, please.
I can't believe I'm not in the union because I'm a horse. This is bullshit.
Well, I think we should at least talk about the final stage here of Carla's life before we wrap this up, because Carla gets to do one more political thing in her life.
Oh no.
So after leaving the office of ambassador, she decides what she really needs to do. She needs to run for Senate. This last election season, she ran for Senate in Pennsylvania. Now, as we all know, she would end up losing to another film star, Mehmet Oz.
Ah!
And her campaign was not super successful, but her website is still up and her platform is still here.
Oh God.
Now, usually I could be able to parse more out of a platform because it's supposed to be like, here are my ideas. Here's what I want to do. Hers is more of a set of grievance paragraphs, which are, I blame everything on my enemies, and this is bad. So it's short enough. I can actually read the whole thing to you guys without wasting your day.
All right.
Okay. But does she mention Chuck Sardis? Because this is what
Fucking
Yeah.
better. That guy, I do not want him in America. It's going to be bad for the economy. So
in the Southlands. Oh no. Oh no.
build the wall between Southland and Northland.
Are you gonna get Southland to pay for it? Like,
Oh
what?
my God. Yeah, we're going to throw all the bikes from Northland into Southland. So, number one, America First policies. Carla fully supports the America First agenda. She will always fight to expand opportunity and fight to protect your constitutional rights, including freedom of speech and religion.
I don't appreciate that she's like, your rights. It's like, don't speak for me. Like, what? Like, what?
No, it's
Excuse
You
your
don't
right
know
to become
me,
a Christian
Carla.
and shut up about it. Number two, asserting United States energy dominance. Defeating the Biden administration's radical Green New Deal is not just a political issue, it's an American issue. Biden's radical left-wing policies are waging war on domestic energy and America's farmers. Carla will continue to fight to expand all types of American energy production, transport, refineries, and innovation.
Was coal and oil like already taken by a different candidate? What? Like, we're just going with generic energy now?
Yeah, we're going to dominate it.
Like that, like that's the language I can't get past. Like, what was it?
Oh, asserting United States energy dominance.
Energy dominance. Dominance. Oh, okay.
Much like Deathstalker 3, it is giving like baby's first dungeon vibes.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna use those crystals.
Yes.
Oh my God. Is
She's
that
going to
what's
use
in the
that
city of
chunky necklace.
Yeah. I will use chunky necklace on my enemies.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't the wife like, she's like, oh, I'm super smart. I invented this.
Mhm.
Like, why don't we just go with that?
You could leave if you're inventing this. You clearly have invented something great. You don't need trucks artists.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, I assume energy dominance is you can use wind power, but you have to have a safe word.
And today's safe word is truck artists.
Trucks artists. Number 3, fighting inflation. The inflation was largely created by the Biden administration's reckless spending. Carla believes that stopping Washington's out-of-control spending and promoting American energy independence must be our highest priority to lower prices at the gas pump and the grocery store.
Okay.
Couldn't have said it better. Yeah.
Like,
Like, it's not even crazy enough, you know? It's like,
Yeah, it's like the lorem ipsum of any sort of
Yes.
Republican policy on that.
it's GOP lorem ipsum. Yes.
4, defeating Joe Biden's socialist agenda, which we all know so well. Carla will continue to fight to save our economy from Joe Biden's radical socialist programs and $9 trillion spending bills. These bills are a massive tax increase on Pennsylvania families, seniors, and small businesses.
Carla's going to save America from Denmark's evil Viking ways.
I lived in a socialist hellhole for 3 years.
Yeah.
My driver.
My driver died in the winter.
From exposure.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe I don't understand it as well as I should, but I feel like socialist agenda is just becoming like a buzzword. Like, you're like, you don't even like understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? And so it's like, just, oh yeah, the socialist agenda. Like, do you even know what, like, are you just saying that to fear monger and be like, oh shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
come
total
on.
hot air. It's like, listen, I wish we had a socialist agenda. We do not.
No, I was like, the minute I heard that, I was like, you sure about that, Carla? Like, I don't know.
I lost count of the numbers. Stopping the leftist gun grab. Carla will work to protect your right to legally bear arms against the radical gun-grabbing Democrats, aiming to take away your rights. Carla will never waver in her belief that as a law-abiding American, you have a God-given constitutional right to protect yourself, your family, and your property.
I love that verse in the Bible, you know. And Jesus gave them guns.
Yeah, I think it was like John 3, verse 82. Get the fuck out of my house. Clack, clack.
Gospel of get off my lawn.
Oh my God.
How did this woman live as long as she did in Denmark? Like, how? Was it
I can
hard
tell
for her?
Like, she clearly didn't enjoy it.
Oh, like, how do you white knuckle through Denmark?
Yeah, thank you.
Like, what?
Standing up for our heroes in uniform. Carla believes in funding our police to protect our communities and cities from rising crime as a result of Democrats' soft-on-crime policies. That's her plan. That's it.
Wow.
The Toby
Wow.
Keith lyric? What,
Yeah.
what even? All right.
Securing our border with a wall. Carla believes we must secure the border and finish the wall in order to stop the flow of illegal immigrants and dangerous drugs, like fentanyl.
I mean, she would know. They filmed Deathstalker in Mexico, apparently.
Boom.
That's the problem. The script was laced with fentanyl. Yeah,
Because
it's
we know from police officers, like, you can't touch it. You
Yeah,
can't
oh my
touch it, you
God.
guys.
Oh my God. If you even look at it, your eyes will catch fentanyl poisoning and you'll just pass out. You know, I do always remember from there's a show called Adam Ruins Everything, where he made the point that the vast majority of undocumented immigration is through planes, not through ground travel.
Oh my God.
So also the wall that they made is very easy to get through as long as you have like a blowtorch and a butane tank.
Or if you just walk to a section that doesn't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop indoctrination of our children and protect life. Carla believes in protecting life from beginning to end. She will work to stop the Biden administration's radical policies promoting late-term abortion. She will fight to protect our children's innocence and ban critical race theory and other leftist attempts to indoctrinate our school children.
I'm gonna throw myself in the ocean. I can't with this anymore. Like, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all remember kindergarten learning about the law theory of critical race theory.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Dusty. I'm not that old.
You son of a bitch. I will come to your house. Sir.
Damn.
Podcast over. And finally, stop the radical left's takeover of our elections. Carla will work to secure our elections by stopping the federalization of our elections and work to ban Mark Zuckerberg and his big tech cronies from stealing our elections and silencing our votes.
Is Mark Zuckerberg becoming the new George Soros, like
Sort of.
anti-Semitic dog whistle?
Like, if I have to go through the ranking the best I can understand, it's Soros, then Bill Gates, and then probably Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg's sort of like a B-side conspiracy theory that he's manipulating elections. But he hasn't reached like Bill Gates is drinking the blood of children and George Soros is the literal devil.
I'm just surprised. I just feel like this is a turning moment because for so long they were so neutral to Facebook for good reason. They had a lot to gain.
Yeah.
They really did.
Like, I don't know why you're yelling at the one company that bans people less than like Twitter or like
It's also just awkward where it's like, yeah, I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. Wait, why do you not like Mark Zuckerberg? I need to know why you don't like him.
I think it's truly the worst part of the world we live in now is that they'll say a sentence that on paper you can agree with, like Joe Biden isn't doing a good job. And be like, okay, I can agree with that. And they could be like, oh, it's because he's secretly leading in a globalist cabal to destroy our children. Like, counterpoint. I wish he did other things better. And that's Carla's whole platform. She is running to be a senator from Pennsylvania on that.
I think what's really funny too is like a lot of it we're like whatever, and like the specificity of Mark Zuckerberg just clearly has beef, it's like it's so funny. It's like, and fuck you, Mark. Like
she could not log on to her Facebook when she was on the Denmark internets.
Yep, I forgot my password, and it's a whole process to get it back or to make a new one. Ultimately, she would finish 4th out of 7. She got 5.4% of the vote. And as I said, lost to Mehmet Oz. And even if she did win, she probably wouldn't be doing good right now anyway. And that's where we leave Carla Sands. But I think it's important to ask with Deathstalker. Did Princess Elizada or Princess Carissa behave the way that a U.S. ambassador should?
Well, she definitely didn't bitch about bikes. I'm going to say that right now.
Excellent point. I mean, how did the reunification of Northland and Southland go down?
That's a really good point. Yeah, because they really don't say who's actually running Southland now. Because Truxardus didn't have any children. His wife lived, but she's definitely now stooping Nicias, who she, I guess, killed but didn't. Yeah, I have no idea who's even running that kingdom anymore.
I feel like there was like a small little thing where they're like, now I have a home. Now we all have a home. Like it was assumed that they essentially just like took over where they had the big battle.
Oh, God.
But it was like, that's all I got.
Is the Kingdom of Treasure Truxardus's castle?
The Kingdom of Treasure is the friendships we made along the way. That's what it is.
I refuse.
Also colonialism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Truxardus
God.
wasn't great, but
Oh my God. I think, you know what? My favorite line in the entire movie was right around here where Deathstalker's like, I can't stay. I need to go. And he's like, maybe there's another treasure city out there waiting for me. And Nicias looks at him and goes, there's not.
Yeah. I love that.
Who knows? Maybe there's another treasure city waiting for me out there. There isn't.
I've heard you give this line before. No. Tell us to leave our innocence here.
I stress so much about my writing, and I don't have to. This movie got made. Multiple movies under the Deathstalker heading got made.
Mm-hmm.
I need to embrace that.
So I knew that she was gonna be like weird once like acting was over, just because like this whole setup. But I didn't realize how weird it was. So now I'm thinking about Deathstalker in that term. So like, is Truxardus Biden?
Ooh, I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
All right, so let's play this. All right, so Truxardus is Biden. I guess that would make the evil woman Kamala Harris. She is herself. Who is Deathstalker in all of this?
Is Deathstalker Trump?
Ooh.
Is Deathstalker
He's
up?
definitely
Like,
a loathsome sexist who touches people when he shouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it and I was like, I don't know if I'm right, but that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. Oh man. I hate when movies are prophetic.
And the socialist agenda are the warriors from hell.
Oh my god, yes!
Boom.
They're always laughing about people dying and just
Oh my god.
So I guess before we head out, are there any other major points in this movie that you want to bring up as like from beginning to end that will stick with you for the rest of the time, or just you want to talk about?
I want to bring up the whole like the treasure planet thing, whatever. Like it just appeared, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like and it looked like a really bad backlot set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god. I mean, for me, I feel like the moral of the story is that I feel like, not even the moral, just like I feel like women in this story are the real victims. Like it just really sucks for them. 2 of them end up definitely dead just because of existing around Deathstalker. The poor wife is just like, you don't pay attention to me. He's like, not now, my magic stone.
Wizard!
There all night. By myself.
Not now, my magic's working.
And
You know how
Like-
guys are.
like there's literally a point where where she comes up from being like chained up, which I'm not even gonna talk about that when he like traps her and stuff. But she's like, she comes back up to Track Sergeant. She's like, I was there all night. And he's like, not now, my magic's working. So so that and
Incredible.
this poor like no, I can't with him. He's disgusting, like I've said, and I hope he does go off to another treasure city and is never seen again. And that's how it is.
You know, if that's Deathstalker 5 is him just getting captured in a trap and then it's 127 hours for the rest of the movie. Oh,
Of
man.
him with incredible choreography, but the kind of slow moving.
He climbs on a
trying to, like-
table and then he climbs on a bookcase and then he loses his foot.
He throws himself off the bookcase to dive onto
He's
But an
literally
incredible
like,
plot twist, a lot of blood.
oh my god. Yes. Yes. Oh, Deathstalker 5 is gonna rule. We have to like secretly film Carla Sands.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, it's the triplet. She's the third sister.
She's Elizabeth Owen.
She got sucked into a portal and we got her shopping at Costco.
Oh my god. And the other sister died, but like this one, they like meet her at like summer camp and then they realize that their parents like
It's a Parent Trap crossover.
it's a parent trap.
Oh my god.
It's just full of Deathstalker screaming in the background for help, but no one's doing anything.
This is the real socialist agenda.
Oh my god.
Is
yes.
this the future liberals one?
Yeah, very much, yes. There's people riding on bikes ignoring Deathstalker as he bleeds out. On that lovely note, hey Dillon, do you have anything you want to plug?
In January, I'm gonna have a production of my play Pueblo Revolt in San Francisco in the Bay Area, and then possibly a production here in Chicago next summer. So
Wonderful. What's the theater in San Francisco doing it?
it's a Alter Theater.
Alter
Alter Theater, yeah.
And Brianna, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you like my work on this podcast, I've been doing it for a couple years now, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm setting myself up on, some freelancing and contract websites, Fiverr being one of them. I might be on Upwork. I'd love to edit more podcasts like this one. I'd love to edit actual play. That'd be really, really fun. D&D, any RPGs, the like, is super fun. Obviously, I found Gadfly through Rem Alternative Productions. So they're doing a lot of stuff, really cool stuff too. So check them out. And eventually, I am also in pre-production for starting up a D&D stream. I'm currently DMing Curse of Strahd. So it is so fun. So be on the lookout for that. My Instagram and Twitter is at DandelionFloof, and that is Floof with 2 zeros because I forgot to delete the other one. So for them to give me back my username. So that's what I've got going on. Be on the lookout for that stuff. And I'm so hyped that I got to do this time. I can't wait for another.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in on this, especially with my awkward figuring out what the format of this freaking thing's gonna be.
No, it was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. Well, guys, I guess that is all. We'll see you on another episode of this. We have a few in the hopper right now that we're very excited about. But yeah, we'll see you next time on Gadfly. Gadfly is a production of Added Serotonin. Our episodes are edited by Brianna Valentine of Rem Alternus Productions. Our theme song is Sophomore Makeout by Silent Partner, and you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at GadflyPod.
Ready to level up your cosplay game? Check out the Geek Forge on Etsy. With a variety of props to give your photos that extra spark, you'll find just what you need. Hold magical fire in the palm of your hand, or take a potion to restore your mana. With a large variety of colors, you can choose your own magical flavor for your cosplay. Bring drama to your photo shoots with these vibrant props and more, all available at the Geek Forge. Are you ready to level up your cosplay?